Hello and welcome to another PCGS unboxing video. This video is going to be, well, the unboxing part will be pretty short, but then I have a couple other things to maybe take a look at and talk about. And just remember, if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing and commenting. I read all the comments and I like to hear what everybody else thinks. So this was a crossover submission. It was a pretty small submission and it was only a couple of coins and I really only wanted to show one of them. And so this was a coin that I bought. It came in an old NGC holder. It was a proof 65 red brown. I initially sent it to CAC and it was, I don't know, sometimes you send coins to CAC and you're very confident, you know, they'll sticker, you're very confident they'll get a gold sticker. So this was a coin I was pretty confident would get a gold sticker because it looked really nice. And unfortunately it came back with a green sticker. And so it was a, proof 2 cent 65 red brown with a green sticker. And well, I will sometimes crack out coins. This wasn't one that I really wanted to crack out. So I sent it into PCGS and I don't mean to spoil it. I guess I kind of am spoiling it. But so I sent over, PCGS is nice that you can set a minimum grade. So I set a minimum grade for the crossover. I won't say what that is because that would really be spoiling it. So let's take a look at the coin. So got a nice amount of red. I mean, this thing's pretty flawless. It's got some nice pink kind of toning in there. No hairlines, no scratches, nothing. Everything you'd want to see in a proof for this example. Same on the back, a little bit of pink toning, but I mean, it's totally original. It's the nicest, proof 2 cent I've ever seen, nicest 2 cent I've ever seen. So I thought this was pretty much a shoe-in for an upgrade. But yeah, so I hope everybody's had their chance to take their guess. I'll do one more look at the front and the back. But a healthy amount of red on both sides, some pretty toning, and proof 66, which was the minimum grade. I figured no point in getting it into a 65 holder. I wanted them to grade it a 66 or pass. The next step will be submitting it to CAC. I think there's a really good chance that it stickers. I think on rarer coins and I think the gold sticker is really only placed when it's not just a grade above. I think it's like more than a grade above. I mean, I've seen CAC'd gold coins like usually go up when they're sent in, go up 2 grades. I don't see that too often, so don't go buy something thinking it's necessarily going to be 2 grades up, but it seems like most of the time that's sort of what happens there. So anyway, that's all I've got in terms of unboxing, but I did buy a few raw coins this week, and I thought maybe it might be helpful to see what I look for when I'm purchasing or when I'm grading. So first up, we've got this Lincoln cent. So I bought this from a shop where I actually bought another 1932D. The other one was a hair nicer, and I ended up getting it graded. I bought it over a year ago, the other one, and it came back 65 red, and then it CAC'd. This one I think will probably get 64 red, but it was only I think it was $27, and I can't tell you off the top of my head what 64 red is, but I think it's like $100 or so. So even with the grading fees, that's a decent profit. You'll probably see this in another, maybe give you 6 months or so, but you'll see this in an unboxing video. And you can let me know what you think. It does have a little scuff, but it also is nice red example, no hints of brown. Tough to find, a little bit tougher date to find, and very lustrous. Next up, we've got an off-center quarter, and this one a dealer was selling it. So a quarter that's this much off-center is probably like 5 to 10% off-center. These are usually like in the $20 to $40 range, which is around what I bought this one for. But the bicentennials have a premium, and I just kind of know that, and having bought and sold a lot, and so these tend to sell for closer to 100 or so. And so being able to get it for 20 or 40, I thought, sure, why not? And be an easy kind of flip. Nice example, high grade. Not as off center as it could be, but pretty nice. Now this one might have been a mistake because I paid up for it, but it just was extremely lustrous. It's one of the nicer, raw Walking Liberty halves that I've seen. But I don't think that it's a 66, which is where you'd really, be making money on it. I think I have it as a 65. Still probably worth grading, but I don't think I'm going to make a whole lot on it. But you don't see many coins with this kind of luster, and so it kind of suckered me in. This is another one I'll probably send off for grading. All right, last but not least, gotta be careful because this one's got this Mercury dime here, and it's 1919 D. So this is a rarer Mercury dime. It's not, a key date, though. In this condition, it's essentially a key date. This one I'm probably going to send to PCGS, hoping for a 62 full bands, but it does have a little bit of rub, on the face. So I think it could come back AU. I don't think they would call it cleaned because there's no hair. There are a couple hairlines right on the cheek. I'm trying to see if I can, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm hoping you can kind of see them at this angle. There's a little shine right above right kind of on the jaw, in the jawline. But that's not the only problem this coin has. This coin also has some toning down here. And to me, it kind of looks like it's been lightened, as if it's been, dipped or something, and there's kind of some toning residue, which will run you into some trouble. So I won't be terribly surprised if this comes back details, but I was able to buy it for, kind of like AU money, and it goes up a lot with the full bands, which I think it does have. So this was kind of more of just a gamble. And sometimes they pay off and sometimes they don't. Maybe with a little bit more focus there, you can see some of those hairlines on the cheek that I was talking about. I think I'll send it for grading first, see what it comes back as, and then before I considered sending it in for restoration, maybe giving Annex a crack. I think there's a decent chance that Annex would call this like a 61 full band, 62 full bands, but you all will just have to wait and see. So that's all I've got for today. I thought maybe taking a look at some raw coins would be an interesting way to mix it up. Thanks so much for watching. For those of you who comment and like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. And let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything else you'd like to see. Thanks.